When a child questions your authority, it's almost like it's not a sign of disrespect. It's more a sign of respect, as they're asking you where your authority comes from. Does your authority come from reason, from force, or from social structure, or some combination of the three? Most of our authority structure comes from a combination of the three, and I think the child is just feeling that out to see where you lie. Are you saying these things because of good reasons? Are you saying these things because you're bigger than them and you can just kind of force them to do whatever you want because you're like, I don't know. You can just intimidate them enough to make them like do what you want? Or is your authority structure based on social structure? Like, if the police were called, who's folding those pants, I mean, you have to follow the rules as a child in the house. And that's backed up by social structure. But when a child questions your reasons for doing things, I don't think they're necessarily questioning your authority, like talking down to you. Although they might assume that you have no moral authority, because I think authority based on social structure or fear is like not exactly moral authority, is it? I think the only real moral authority would be reason. Or if you're using authority, fear-based authority, because someone is incapable of reason and they're under your care of making sure they stay alive. Like a child or a disabled adult. Someone who we've reasoned together as a society is incapable of taking care of themselves for whatever reason, incapable of making solid choices for their own well-being. And you, for whatever reason, have authority over them. That would be based on social structure. But I think the child is asking you to show them, are you capable of being an authority, being a moral authority, like through reason, And I think when people get angry, that's more of a show of physical authority, a show of force. It's like, I can be the angriest, I can be the scariest or the strongest. And I would say that is a form of authority, but that's not always a form of moral authority. Is it ever moral authority? What is moral authority? I would say the authority based on reason, where you actually have a reason for why you're doing stuff. You know why you're doing stuff. You can articulate it. But there could be a case for knowing how to do stuff, but not being able to articulate and needing people to just follow anyway, because like you're in a hurry or there's an emergency or we need to get going, or I don't have time to explain 15 different ways to Sunday why we're going to the store right now, but we just are because I said so and we need to go. I'm busy, I have things to do, There might be reasons why you'd want to not have to articulate, but I think in times of calmness and, when you're just hanging out and a kid asks, why are we doing stuff the way we're doing stuff, I think it's a good opportunity to show that you have more authority than just show of physical force or social authority.